source. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch with my savior. Hold up, keeping that touch with my haters.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you can't outrun what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break the chain that left you scarred. Oh, I won't pretend that I know half the hell you've seen, but that don't mean it's something.
Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go from the Sunshine State. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll run it with Tony Pollard. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
Like this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, Ward. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. Shotgun snap for Ward. He'll get this into the hands of Wrigley, complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
7 yards.
They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Let's go now.
Now the former Tulane star. Here's Tyjae Spears. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 9. Back to throw is Ward. That caught Tony Pollard. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 11 yards on the connection there. First down for Tennessee.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around, making the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Ready, set.
On first down, Ward. To the left side, caught by Ridley. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that
Here we go.
be a bit of a letdown.
Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop.
Brings up second and 9.
On the set.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 9.
Ready.
From the gun, here's Ward. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd.
Ward's pass. Intercepted. The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Okay, ready.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
He'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And now it's going to be third down.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 27-yard line.
Come on, let's go.
On the ground, this is Mullins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
2nd and 10.
Let's go.
To throw is Ward. Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's a big one for Tennessee. And he's in 50 yards.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
They'll run here with Powell. He's taken down just shy of the 10. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Titan first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
On first down, it's Ward. It'll be swung out wide to Spears. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call.
Here we go, set.
Throwing, Ward. Open right side is Okonkwo. No, they'll get the penalty yardage back here. Pickup of 10, and it will be 2nd and 10.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 9 yards.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. The field goal unit is out for the Titans. This about as short as you can get. His kick is good. And the Titans are out to an early 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open right side. That screens the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 46, here's second and 9. He'll drop to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Third down. They'll set up to throw. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
At their own 8-yard line.
Back. 77 look. Let's go.
Drive will start on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Throwing is Ward. He'll get this out wide to Pollard. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. First down for Tennessee.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat. He does the rest.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. Broncos.
From the gun, they'll give it. It's Pollard. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Titans out to the early lead. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this.
On the ready.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set.
Here's Ward. There's Okonkwo open left side. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
18 Cardinal.
They run it straight ahead with Pollard. The ball comes out. The Jaguars think they have it, and they do.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back to the air again on set. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Matt Milano. And the Titans will have great field position right around midfield.
This is one of those situations, Mike, where a rookie quarterback can kind of be baited into thinking something's open when it's really not. And these are the things that all coaches are just continuing to work through. Anytime you have a young signal caller, they haven't seen the reps. They don't have the experience. In this case, the defense plays this one to perfection, and it results in the big takeaway.
Ready.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. This one complete to Ridley. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice game.
They'll try the left side with Pollard. The flag is down. It's a gain of a yard, but let's check the call. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Ready.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Ready. Go.
Now it's Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 22 yards to pick up there. That's good for a Titans 1st down.
At the 27-yard line.
Got it. Ready. Go. Ready.
Spears now out of the pistol. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Gravity Lions.
Shotgun snap for Ward. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
It is 3rd and long.
Here we go. Set.
Out of the gun, Ward. That one caught. It's Chimray DK. A gain there of 15. First down for Tennessee.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play calling. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's a handoff to Spears. Not much there, maybe a yard.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. Let go.
Back to throw is Ward. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
On the return, it's Parker Washington. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Let's go now.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Down the screen, set up for Bigsby. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
We'll get this to Hunter on the RPO. Now he's free at the 35. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play for Jacksonville. 35 yards.
And finally, we see this offense find a little bit of life here early in this first half. They've struggled to get anything going early on, but at least this play has them on the move. Now, can they finish this drive and finally put some points on the scoreboard here in the first half?
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side. here for 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. 12 yards on that hookup. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Back to the air one more time. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
They'll look to throw again. That is caught at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout.
But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Tootin. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Brenton Strange was his intended target. And now it's 3rd and goal.
Really nice job there defensively, adjusting on the fly. They loaded up with a lot of big bodies to stop the run. And then it was the big tight end that tried to leak out towards the back of the boundary. So they were able to get there just in time and force the incomplete.
Pack the 60, pack the 60.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. The It's a turnover on down.
It's a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
On first down, it's Ward. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
On the handoff, this is Spears. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Titan first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
First down, Titans.
On the set.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Let's go now.
From the gun, here's Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Second and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Throwing, Ward. To the left side, caught by Ridley. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
Pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Here we go, set. 77.
Slayton is the man in motion. Again, it's Ward. He's got his man, that's Slayton.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Let's go. Ready.
Throwing on third down, Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The Titans sending out their punter. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And this ball's going to go out of bounds. Not the way you want to begin the second half. The football will be marked at the 40-yard line. He'll drop to throw. Get this to the tight end, Johnny Monk. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Out breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down.
Cougar 19.
He goes to you, it's you. Comes to me, it's me.
Now they'll set up to throw. Great flat. He's got Hunter. Down to the 10. And he will go all the way. Dark West Hunter. Touchdown, Jaguars. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jaguars are on the board. It's 10-7. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get it. Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Throwing is Ward. Going up top. He's got it. And he will score. Tim DK. Touchdown Titans. His 4th TD grab of the season. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. He's taken down to just shy of midfield. 11 yards on the pass there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Ready? 60.
He'll look to throw. Now a screen set up for ETN. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Let's go. Have the 60. Have the 60. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready?
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Set. Here we go. Set. Hiking 18. Ready?
They'll try to get this one on the ground, but he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So it is 4th down. That'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
79 Broncos.
Here's Ward now on second down. That's complete to DK. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 20.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Tennessee.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. He'll spot the Fuller Longhorn. Gunner held. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 22 yards there. First down for Tennessee.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves.
On the handoff, Pollard. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 6.
Ready. 60, 19 Lions.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. Out of the gun, Ward. He'll get this out wide to Pollard. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Titan first
Gain of
down.
11 on the play. First down, Titans.
Cowboy 80. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
Go. 70 Lions.
Now it's Spears. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Bronco 80. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They'll try and run here with Spears. And he's got nowhere to go. that defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. Oh, no, he missed it. Not more than a chip shot, but it's no good. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
2nd and 10. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's complete to ETN. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Jacksonville.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
This one intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byers. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his own.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Khalil Mulling. Touchdown, Tennessee. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. A try here for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Titans move out to a 24-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. practice on the ground with Bigsby. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
Pickup of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll look to throw. There's Hunter. It's complete. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Pinned off by Kevin Winston. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 27-yard line.
Come on.
Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Sebastian Joseph.
Up the highest metric. The city just made a sweep. People diabetic. They mouths were full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Welcome to a news with the etiquette and the yellow.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing, Ward. Here comes the screen to Spears. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
3rd down, 3 to go. From the gun, here's Ward. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Gravity lying.
They snap it to Ward. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, down inside the 25-yard line. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
Here we go.
1st and 10, and they give it to Pollard. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up
From the 20, here's 2nd and 8.
Get it. Ready.
A carry here for Spears, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
On the ready. Down. 60 Eagles, go.
On third down, they go with Spears. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down. The field goal unit is out for the Titans. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Titans will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolf. Hot go. Ready.
Straight ahead, it's Bigsby. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 8.
Ready. 6, ready.
Willis now to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. That is hot. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Jaguars are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Jaguars 17. Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. They'll give it to Powers to start this drive. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They run out of the gun, and that's Spears. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First time they've worked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
And the Titans first down.
Come on.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll run the toss. Here's Pollard. Has some room inside the 30. And he'll dive forward here. Tack on even more yardage to the end of this one. It's a big one for Tennessee. 38 yards.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Ready, check.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal.
Go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal. They'll run the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
Brings up third and goal.
So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Oates, for our entire team.